really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like, everybody they tiptoe around with this social media. But what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be consequences for that.
Y'all, Iman Shumpert got the audacity, like the straight up, unfiltered, fresh out the package audacity to be out here predicting the downfall of Teyana Taylor's new relationship when he the main reason she left in the first place. So let's get this straight. You cheated, embarrassed her, got caught up in multiple scandals, was allegedly out here playing stepdaddy to your side chick's kids, and now that Teyana done moved on, you the one with relationship advice? Boy, if you don't shut all the way up. Let's go ahead and break this all the way down, cause the levels of delusion are through the roof. Now let's not act like Iman was some devoted husband who woke up one day and got blindsided by Teyana leaving. Nah, he earned that divorce. This man had the streets talking about his infidelity for years. Every time folks try to give him the benefit of the doubt, another scandal dropped. Rumors about him creeping? Check. TikTok tea about him having a whole side baby? Check. Allegedly sending pics of himself with their baby to his little sneaky links? A big old check. Like, make it make sense. And the wildest part, through all of this, Teyana was still trying to defend him. Still holding it down, still protecting his image, still trying to make it work. But for what? Cause while she was out here making sure he didn't look like a trash husband, he was out here acting like one. And when she finally said enough is enough, now he wanna act like she's the problem. Baby, we not doing that today. Because you gotta understand that when Teyana finally pulled the plug, she didn't just leave any old way. Sis left with class. She didn't run a social media dragging him. She didn't put out all his business in the street, and she sure as heck didn't play that bitter ex-wife role. Teyana Taylor just did, and that's what really got Iman impressed.
Three shocking facts about Aaron Pierre that you never knew. Ladies, we know you love the actor, but after knowing these three facts, you might want to uncrush your crush on him. Number 3, bro doesn't do girls, at least not your type. Although the actor has been private about his relationship life, underground reports have it that recently he prefers his lines curved rather than straight. And if you think that's crazy, wait until you hear the last fact. Number 2, he has extra large feet. Stylists in LA have gossiped that it's difficult to find the actor's shoe size because he has gigantic feet. I mean, why would any woman want a man like that? And finally, number 1, did you know that the Lion King voice actor was once in a relationship with Nicki Minaj? And not just that, he broke her heart. This is what Nicki Minaj had to say about him.
What are you talking about there?
A child that I would have had with Aaron.
Were you pregnant?
Yes. I just had a terrible mistake.
If he could break Nicki's heart into pieces, imagine what he'll do to yours. Crush wisely. Share this video with that friend who needs to see this.
I'm not just doing it with anybody. It's, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, it is like I'm not gonna revisit that with the same person. You know what I'm saying? Like if we in Brazil and Shorty don't speak English, like, yeah, we're gonna bust that down and you're never gonna see her again. And she barely could even pronounce your name. You know what I'm saying? We're never gonna see her again. And that's why I also say in the song, soon as we done, she leaving right out the door. We ain't kikiing, we ain't watching Hit the Floor, we ain't watching Teyana and Iman show, we ain't kikiing, we ain't eating breakfast together, ain't none of that. We ain't even
job done out.
Listen, no judgment, but this definitely has people wondering, because if Teyana's this comfortable and open about sharing her man with other women, you gotta ask, could Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa, be down for the same type of thing? I mean, let's be real a second. For a millisecond, even Mufasa only had eyes for Sarabi.
There's no place to run. We have your scent.
My thing. I've been stalking you two all night.
But with the way that Aaron's trying to come up in Hollywood, I'm just saying he might not want to be wrapped up in this kind of situation. Because let's be real, Teyana has always been open and unapologetic about her sex life. And this right here, this is another way of people speculating. Because when you're out here talking about sharing women with your man, it definitely is going to raise some eyebrows. But let's not forget, after the rumors started swirling that she and Iman got adult film star Albie Wright pregnant, Teyana was not here for the drama. Just wanted no parts of that mess and came up denying everything. But let's keep it 100. We all know how that went down. The timeline was too messy, and the math, y'all, it wasn't math. She tweeted, "I've never seen touch that girl in my life. My page is gone because I'm upset at Def Jam for not dropping my dang WTP video on time, per usual." 3, it's really sad that lies are entertained so much more than the truth. Iman is not dumb. He know I'd finish him. End of story. Y'all, with that little smiley face at the end, that's when you know that somebody's big mad. But let's break it down. She says she's never even touched or seen Albiridis, but the rumors are so loud and people weren't buying it. And the part about her page being gone because of her label, convenient, right? I'm just saying. But listen, the line about Iman not being dumb because he knows she'd finish him, y'all, that sounds like a warning wrapped in a joke. Because remember, Teyana and Iman eventually did split, and y'all, the divorce was messy, like reality TV style messy. And Teyana came out talking about how Iman wasn't supportive and how he was allegedly emotionally harming her. And let's be real, a lot of people weren't buying that story either. But word in the streets is that Iman allegedly left her because she was into girls more than she was into him. But y'all know it's kind of obvious though, right? Like, remember when the whole rumor went down about Iman and Kyrie Irving trying to have a threesome with a lady in their hotel room and the girl refused? Yes, sis Teyana was mad, and not just because of the situation, but because she wasn't there for the whole ordeal. Like, you upset because you didn't get the invite? Make it make sense. But let's not forget, Teyana even hinted in an interview with Jadena that she's usually the one who initiates the threesomes. She said it's her vibe, her idea. She's the one scouting. So if your mom was stepping out and doing it without her, and then her being heated, we gotta wonder if she's mad because he was cheating or mad because she wasn't involved.
Honestly, I am a romantic.
Yeah.
Of my heart and matters of the heart. You know, I'm at your beck and call, you know what I mean?
Why can't black men express their joy and be happy without people jumping to the assumption that they must be gay? Why can't they be open-minded and open-hearted and choose not to discriminate against a group of people that haven't done anything to them without people assuming that they're gay? I was just watching a video of Aaron Pierre and Calvin Harrison Jr. and they're at the premiere. They were doing a little bit of a shimmy, enjoying themselves because they've just done an amazing film and now they're being interviewed about it. And there are people in the comments like, oh, Zesty, is he gay? I think they're dating. No, that's brotherly love. And if you are uncomfortable with, or it's hard for you to be able to perceive that black men can experience brotherly love in that way, you're not seeing black men. And then I recently saw a rapper who was being interviewed and asked about his LGBTQIA plus fans, and he was saying that he loves them, and everyone was like, I knew it, he's gay. And he didn't say that he was gay, he just said he loved his fans who are gay. But people instantly said the two go together. But if his fans were all Asian, you're not going to say that he's Asian. So how does that make sense? It makes me sad for so many reasons. The first reason is I know so many black men who were once the funniest black boys you would ever meet. They were the life of the party, always dancing, always cracking jokes. And as we grew up, there was this societal pressure for them to lose that part of themselves, which is the core part of their essence, to become these hard, miserable people who don't laugh and joke the same way because it appears to be zesty, who don't express joy the same way because that's not what men do, to not explore certain passions that they have, or cook or do certain things that they do because women are supposed to be the ones to do that. And then they become a shell of themselves, and because they can't be themselves and be received for being themselves, they just become a version of themselves that should never have existed, but that's just the norm. And there are so many black men walking the streets like that today. It also makes me sad for the black men that I know who are gay, who when we were children, people were forcing them to come out because everybody knew they were gay, but still would have conversations around them about how they don't like gay people. And I have Jamaican family, so you can only imagine the ignorance that came with the things that were said about gay people around boys that everybody knew and felt were gay. So why not just create a space that makes them feel comfortable to come out, instead of creating a space for them that makes them think, in order for me to live truly as myself, then I'm gonna have to know that I'm gonna lose my family, I'm gonna lose my friends, because people don't like who I am, although who I am isn't affecting them. But then there's another area of sadness that a lot of people try not to connect the dots with, which is the black boys who don't have the courage to leave their mom and dad behind, the black boys who don't want to leave their boys behind. They want to be a part of the group that they've grown around, but they aren't able to be themselves because they know that group doesn't accept who they really are. And so then they become DL, then they end up in relationships, in marriages with women that they don't really want to be with, and then cheating with the men who they would prefer to be with. But that's such a big secret for them that if anybody finds out, now that's a threat to everything that they've always known, and that's where it can get violent. When we're speaking about black femicide, it would be disingenuous of me to say that there aren't loads of cases of men killing their partners, the mothers of their children, for finding out that they are in fact DL. But a lot of people miss out the important part of the conversation, which is men do not just be DL for funsies. There are men who are DL because they've always had to hide their sexuality because they knew they would not be accepted, and that's the scary thing, right? I don't know what it's like to live with a secret that I would kill for, but I know that people who do live with secrets that they would kill for don't really feel like they have much of a choice. But it all starts with seeing a little black boy expressing joy and assuming what his sexuality is going to be and telling him what it cannot be. It's seeing a black man expressing joy and saying to him that he must not be living in his truth because you don't understand how he can be heterosexual but also be comfortable in his skin to dance in public or be silly with his brothers. It's all part of a bigger conversation, but it's all connected, and it's important to recognize how it's connected but also how you're contributing to the cycle. Because if you're one of the people that see boys playing with toys that are for girls and you tell them that they're not allowed to play with them because they're going to be gay, or you see a boy expressing joy or a teenager expressing joy and you look at him and you think, oh, he may be zesty, but then you also don't like the fact that there are so many men who are out in relationships with women having children and then possibly getting violent when they feel like they're going to be exposed. You're part of the cause, so you can't be as mad about the effect. You have to at some point decide which part of the cycle you want to contribute to. Do you want to be part of the solution or do you want to be part of the problem? This is obviously part of a much larger conversation, but these are the conversations that I have in my personal life with the people around me. And I thought, let me put this on the internet because I see so much on the internet, people with the ignorance, right? You can't blame it on the past generations anymore because it's people in this generation who are still perpetuating the same nonsense. God forbid you guys do that to my son. God forbid you steal my black boy's joy. You won't hear the end of it. And I need more people to be that passionate about their kids. Like, screw the community or the whole that you think you're a part of. If your son can't go, neither can you. Too many people have the same recipe for parenting black boys, which is telling them exactly who they don't want them to be, but then leaving them to their own devices to figure it out from the rest. That just creates problems for the black boys, but also for the world. If you support your kids, they'll feel safer in the world, but also the world will be safer because children who are hurting, you know, the hate you give children F's everybody. Let little black boys experience joy and express themselves. Let them grow into men who can still experience joy and express themselves without you looking down your nose and labeling them, but with a way that shows that you don't like the label that you're putting onto them. And maybe, just maybe, the world would experience safer, happier, healthier black men.
Yo fam, the internet's on fire with Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre, Hollywood's hottest couple. But X is out here whispering they're secretly gay. Ooh, girl. Like, drop that tea, but keep it real. Idle minds cooking up rumors with zero source? Yeah, that's the devil's playground. And it's toxic. Welcome to Raw Pulse, where I'm slicing through the Teyana and Aaron gay rumor mess, serving truth and dragging invasive gossip. Let's get it poppin'. June 7th, 2025. Teyana Taylor throws Aaron Pierre a surprise 31st birthday bash in LA. Fancy dinner, tight crew, and a kiss that went viral, per the Shade Room. Happy birthday, Woody. Teyana posts a cozy selfie captioning, "Cheers to 31." And Aaron's like, see, you're one of one, okay, per people. Instagram official couple goals on blast. But X lights up. At Sincerely BXS gushes, they're a fine-ass couple. But then the trolls slide in. At Y2 Kenzie posts, this is a lavender marriage, and I ain't buying it. Chill. Another claims Teyana's bearding for Aaron. Oh, a hot kiss? Must be a front. No receipts, just vibes. And the vibes are giving jealousy. High key. Anyway, a 2025 Degrio report says they hard launched their romance after months of hints. Oscar picks, BET Awards, PDA. So why the gay rumors? In March of 2025, Teyana and Aaron sparked buzz at the Oscars. Y'all remember them black and white pictures? Them couple shots, honey. And Teyana captioned them no gray area per Yahoo. Their longtime music video, Steamy Kisses. Ooh, Teyana leaving Lakeith Stanfield for Aaron has fans screaming love. But others cry queer baiting per X. Teyana's been open about her bisexuality before, but Aaron's private and he ain't got a spill? Hell. At Real Reality G tweets, something ain't right. pushing gay narratives. A 2021 Psychology Today piece says rumors feed on mystery, hitting celebs' mental health. Think stress and paranoia. Black stars like Teyana and Aaron get it worse, per a 2023 Essence article. Fans act entitled to their lives, twisting Teyana's Apollo apple pie speech into proof. The devil's playground, honey. Idle hands, honey. Turning their love into a soap opera. Privacy into clickbait. This hurts. A 2024 GLAAD report says false gay rumors can force outings, spark harassment, or amp up queer stigma, especially for Black celebs. Teyana and Aaron's vibe, confirmed by Kisses, posts, even Aaron's role in her new album, Escape Room, gets buried under beard jokes. At Lawrence Alexandria's crying, "I'm finna slide down the wall," while trolls DM shade. It's not just gossip, it's cultural mess. A 2022 Vibe piece calls out toxic masculinity and homophobia in these rumors. Why is Aaron's charm gay? Why is Teyana's strength hiding? Their kids, careers, joy, dragged through X, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, every social media outlet. And all it is chaos for clout. So how do we vibrate? First, comprehension. Stick to facts. Teyana and Aaron are together, per every outlet, from Hot 97 to Essence. No gay tea exists, so don't brew it. Second, emotional intelligence. Respect their space. A 2024 WebMD guide says gossip tanks mental health. Empathize, don't snoop. Third, squash the noise. Call out fake rumors on X and anywhere else. Hype their love, like at Shaniko's. They're gorgeous. Society needs to chill, because Black love ain't your mystery to solve. Bad groups like GLAAD for real queer stories and not fan fiction. My raw pulse call, Teyana and Aaron, keep glowing. Rumors are idle trash and your love's the real deal. Fans vibe with truth, not lies. Idle minds breed drama and sharp ones build respect. Keep the tea pure, not poisonous. You guys have a dope ass day, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Thanks for checking out Mind Chaos Brew. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And join the membership. We got some tea back there too. We don't lie over here. We just do our very best to find the absolute truth. Anyway, y'all, we out. Peace.
It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Right now, I'm going to mind my fucking business. It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my mind your business. 100K or more in my pocket. I need 20K by this week. I need 100K or more. You hear me? In cash. I need 20K by this week. You talk too much. Talk too much. You talk too much. Talk too much. You talk too much. Talk too much. You talk too much. I don't live here. I'm chilling. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Clear the way. Clear the way. Clear the way. You hear me? It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Right now, I'm going to mind my fucking business. It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my business. It's against my religion to tell y'all my business. Tell y'all my mind your business. I need 100K or more in my pocket. I need 20K by this week. I need 100K or more. You hear me? In cash. I need 20K by this week. You talk too much. Talk too much. You talk too much. Talk too much. You talk too much. Talk too much. You talk too much. I don't live here. I'm chilling. Sway, this my shit.
Sway, the weed makes God.
Please come here. Come.